Okay, it's a nice sunny autumn's day. I'm down at Cape Jervis, about to set off on the Heysen Trail. I don't know if you can see behind me, that's the start of it, that closure. So 2 meters in and I've got my first closure. We'll work it out. I think they're building a lookout or something. So yeah, my friend Petra's just dropped me off. It's a beautiful sunny day. If you follow my Alps track, you'll probably, this will probably be a bit different to the Alps track, I'm thinking. Lots of accommodation, lots of towns, lots of farming land, lots of walkers follow road and walkers follow fences. But I'm looking forward to it. Okay, it's going to be a different journey, but it's going to be a good journey. All right, I might start walking. So I'm heading for a place called, where is it? Eagle Waterhole Camp tonight. So I'm on this great wild South Coast Way bit of the walk. So for the first 4 nights, there's going to be a bit of a glamping experience, I think. Yeah, the huts are really nice. There's 10 platforms, and yeah, from what I can tell, it's going to be pretty cruisy from here to Victor Harbour. To be honest, up until I get to Adelaide, it's going to be a relatively cruisy walk. There might be 1 or 2 tough days, but once I leave Adelaide, things will probably go a little bit feral and I'll push a bit harder. But yeah, I'm going to start pretty easy. Haven't done a lot since I got off the Alps track. I've been kind of just sitting at home getting fat, but all good. All right, I'm going to put this away and start walking. Okay, so it begins. It's Kangaroo Island. So there's the Kangaroo Island ferry coming in. First dolphins for the trip. So definitely not on the AAWT anymore. So this is Fisheries Beach. First time I've really dropped down to water level. Okay, the first keep on coming. My first style of the Heysen Trail. About 7 k's in. I think I'll get a lot more practice of these before I finish. I don't know if you can. It's probably coming up. How dry this country is. It's the end of May 2024 and the winter break hasn't come yet, so the country's as dry as very dry as anything, and it looks like the next week at least, there's not really much rain on the horizon. Oh, dolphins and roos on the same day. So that's Nako Cove down there, I think. It's the famous UFO house. Wow. If you're a bit of a train spotter, walking train spotter like me, I'm still weaving around the hills, heading towards Blowholes Beach. Okay, first national park, Deep Creek National Park. I'm coming up to Blowholes Beach. It's where that four-wheel drive kind of road finishes. And then I think I go along the coast a bit more and end up at the top of that hill up there. I think a little bit more coastal walking though. So this is Blowhole Beach. And this is my lunch view. So I've actually done this first section of the Heysen before, up to Cobbler Hill anyway. But it's been changed, it's been glamped up since I was there with this wild South Coast way, I think they call it. But to be honest with you, I'm surprised. They must have spent most of their budget on the campsites, I reckon, because the track is still fairly rough. I mean, it's not crazy rough, but when you compare it to a lot of these newer tracks with the very flash campsites and that, it's still pretty rough through here. I don't know if you can see that, there's a marker there. They'll climb up the side, then up that rock face, up to there. I mean, it's nothing to worry about, but I mean, I actually enjoy it, but it's not what I was expecting. I expected with all this flash infrastructure at the camps, they probably would have spent some money on the track. Anyway, all good. It's just an observation, but yeah. Okay, I'm about I don't know, halfway up the first big climb of the Heysen. This is Cobbler Hill I'm climbing up now. There's a car camping area up the top here, so I might stop for another break, have a drink, something to eat. I think I've only probably got about, I don't know, 4 or 5 k's from there across to Eagle Waterhole, I think it is. I've only ever walked up to, as far as Cobbler Hill. I've never walked over to Eagle Waterhole, so that'll all be new to me. So I've just made a short side trip up to Cobbler Hill. There's a vehicle camp. The tank here is just trickling out, so I don't know whether it's empty or the tap's not working properly. There certainly wasn't a lot of water in the tank. So this is 100 metres off the trail. So I'm just walking back now, and then I'll head over to Eagle Waterhole. So I hope the tank's over there. I've got some water in. Otherwise I'll be wandering back here tonight sometime. It's about 4 o'clock, I guess. So I'll certainly taking my time today. Mind you, I didn't start till 10:30, 11 o'clock. So I haven't been going that hard really. All right, let's get to camp, eh? So I've left Cobbler Hill, had a bit of a afternoon smoke over there. I'm heading over to Eagle Waterhole Camp now. This is, I think I've said this is one of the flash new camps, so I'll be interested to see what it looks like. First thing is I hope it's got some water in the tank. It's so dry over here at the moment. There's been a very nice introduction to the Heysen Trail. Very scenic, and the walking's been just right. It hasn't been too hard, but it hasn't been super easy either. So since I got off the Alps track, I've done haven't done a lot. I did a walk with Johanna up at Mount Masson, and I think we did about 17 k's, but apart from that it's all been pretty short ones. So I need to kind of get my eye back in now, I think. Anyway, enough waffling on. Unless I see something, I'll video when I get to camp. So there's a bit of water trickling down here. So I don't have to worry about water tonight. Even if the tank's dry, I can just come back to there and treat this. I'm guessing it probably runs off farmland, so I probably have to treat it pretty good. But yeah, I wasn't expecting to cross a running creek. So the waterfalls on the Heysen are going to be few and far between, I'm thinking. Especially waterfalls that have a bit of water in them. So I'll take them when I get them. So I'm set up on the platform here at Eagle Waterhole. There's a few people around, so I might do a proper video in the morning. It's not as symmetrical as the platens I'm used to, this one. So it's a bit rough, this setup, but it'll do for the night. I'll sign off later when I get into the tent. I'm just going to cook some tea. The sun's going down. A few mozzies out, but that's not too bad. There's a dam just over there. There's a toilet up on the hill up there. Just over there, there's a cooking area. Okay, I'm in the tent, as you can tell, at Eagle Waterholes. This was day one of the Heysen Trail walk. According to All Trails, they're about 16.8 k's and kind of about 570 metres today, so it was a nice introduction. I didn't start walking until pretty much 11 o'clock this morning, so it was a late start, which meant I got in just on sunset. So, and there's some people in the shelter, so I didn't want to just wander around with my camera, so I'll try and get a video of this place in the morning when everyone's still asleep. Interestingly enough, this place was sold out, but there's only about 2 platforms being used. So not sure what the go is there. The other interesting thing is the platforms here don't have as many chains as I'm used to. So I've got the tent up, but it's not looking real good. I think I'll have to have a bit more of a play tomorrow night and try and make it a little bit more presentable. But yeah, I mean, it's fine. It's going to stand up in the wind and everything, but it just yeah, they don't seem to have the chains evenly spaced around the platform. They're kind of in random spots. But anyway, all right. Tomorrow's another fairly easy day. I'll be away before 11 tomorrow, so I think tomorrow I'll get into camp pretty early. All right, I will catch you for day 2.